So a lot of blacks say we ain't doing shit for the Mexicans because they didn't help us when we was going through our shit. They wasn't protesting and doing stuff when George Floyd got killed. This, that, and other. I heard a lot of people say that a lot of Mexican races and Mexican people feel like they're white. They talk bad about blacks. They do this. A lot of that is true, but at the same time, not all of them. You're not going.
I think people recognize that though. I think people recognize it's not all, but it is a lot of credence in those comments.
Yeah.
But, so you still didn't answer the question. Where's Trump in 2028? What do you?
Okay, so I got off with the crystal ball part.
Yeah.
So when you say with the crystal ball thing, what Trump said 2028? Well, I see Trump in 2028, more than likely, he's going to advance the war more so he can force his way to have more years in the seat than he's supposed to, and he's going to tap himself on the back. I don't believe that's the major plan. They're planning to move 10 years ahead. They're going to get behind Erica Kirk, and they're going to champion her on like she's the new MLK, and they're going to try to make it to where she can be the first woman president and make it it's about making a president a woman.
Never gonna get that close.
Yeah, but let me explain something to you, man. Them white folks, them evil racist white folks, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and other that stand on it, like the turning point. Like, yeah,
you know what?
They can make that happen.
You're right.
You tripping.
Because Trump.
They got
because Trump is in.
Exactly. Exactly. So they'll make it women deserve to have power. They're gonna push it like it's about women, but you know that this is not what it's about. They got something to rally behind now. They feel like they got something to champion behind. They wanted to go back to the 1910s and 20s, but they got to do it in a manner to where they can't disrupt all the masses at the same time. So they got to do it slowly but surely. We got to pick them apart. We got to make the whole country hate the Asians and the Chinese, make them attack random elderly Chinese people at subways and stuff by making them think the reason we going through COVID is because of them. We got to separate the Iranians, African, and all these people, and make the blacks jealous of all of them and give them funding when they come from other countries and allow them to build all this stuff in their neighborhoods, from gun stores to chicken spots to fucking corner stores to all this other stuff. But we're not going to let the blacks get funding for nothing in their own neighborhoods. We're going to allow everybody else to get reparations, like Asians got reparations, the Jews got reparations, but the most destroyed and tormented race in this country is blacks. We're not going to give them nothing. We're going to make it feel it. Yeah, we're going to keep them separated, because as long as they divided, arguing, fighting, worried about this, saying this ain't got nothing to do with it, whites will rule supreme. And they know that.
Well, it's a good thing that they ain't ruling supreme right now, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, as far as like...
And when I'm talking about the agenda based on racist whites. It's not all whites. I'm not talking about all whites.
Yeah.
I'm talking about based on the racist white. A lot of the whites we got in politics, a lot of the turning point. You know what I'm saying? When you got to have your own halftime show because a Hispanic has the real halftime show, you have a mental problem. And then the fact that everybody here is over the age of 40, and y'all think y'all cool because y'all listening to Kid Rock, you have a mental disability. We have to change our Congress up, because we cannot allow people with dementia dozing off at the podium stuck to make decisions based on where our lives and our future is headed. It has to be a term on that shit.
Because sitting up here having a
conference
press talking about his drape from the wall.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about you stuck because you having a dementia attack. If you do not need to be making decisions for our future, Mitch McConnell. I'm just used that's one like a lot of them, like you got people that grew up in those day and ages in power that never have to get out those seats. The same way a president should have to move, a senator should have to move. It should never be where somebody can stay in power their entire life in no position in the American Congress.
So you're in favor? You're in favor of term limits?
Hell yeah.
What should that be? What should that number be?
I believe it should be the same as the president's. You get 2 terms.
Everybody you got 2 terms. That's it.
Bye. Yeah. It don't matter what kind of person and this, that, but it's more than people, more than you or don't. One person doesn't define the state of Kentucky. One person defines the state of Texas. So why should this one person have the only sole privilege of being a senator, taking that only 2 seats out of every state? He get to have one for his whole life and determine the decisions in the path that our entire state go. That's not right. But guess
Same
what?
thing
Not
with the
only
judges.
that, he don't even have to decide it. He can accept whatever campaign donations and make decisions based on his donors. He don't even have to decide those decisions for us.